Hello, viewers. I'm Simon Preston, and this is Reggae Boys Commentary. Here with you today on Friday, giving more updates for you on the national team and other teams that are Jamaican as well. The first bit of business I want to get through today is Jamaican international Michael Seaton is on the move. As we know, a couple of months ago, he was waived by the Portland Timbers in the MLS, who are the defending champions of the MLS Cup. Michael Seaton has now moved to Israel, where he will be playing for Hapoel Ramat Gan Givyatayim in the Israeli second division, which is the second tier of Israeli football. So they're a league below the Israeli Premier League. For me, I think this is a good move for Michael. It exposes him to another culture and a different style of play. Egypt is a type of team that, not Egypt, sorry, Israel is a type of team, internationally speaking, that likes to be patient in their build up play and passing as well. And I think this style of play will allow him to adapt to a different type of system. And I think developing as a young player as well, this sort of move will help him to enhance as a much better professional footballer. I think he's a mercurial talent and he's definitely one to look out for in the near future. This club, they have European pedigree as well. They've played in the UEFA Cup and the most recently the UEFA Europa League in the 2013-2014 season in the preliminary round phases, but they do have pedigree in European football. They have won the Israeli championship before. They've won the second tier on numerous occasions, the third year, a number of the Israeli Cups as well. So they do have a winning mentality, this team. So I think it is a good move for him. And who knows if Michael can be that missing spark for them to help them get back in the Israeli Premier League, then all kudos to him. I hope he does help them, and I wish him all the best where that is concerned. On this team as well, he has a fellow CFU colleague, you could say. From Suriname, you have Torvano Pinas, who is from Suriname, so he won't be out of the woods as well where that is concerned. Although the bulk of the team is Israeli-born players, there's a Surinamese player on the team, so he has a little bit of a friend there, you could say, from the Caribbean mainland, you can say. So, looking forward to this, and I think it's a new challenge for him, and it's one that I think he will take with two hands and make a very good impression of himself. So, it's definitely one that I'm excited and looking really towards. And other bit of business, want to get through Jamaica under 17 team. They have beaten Guyana 4-1 in the first match of the CFU under 17 qualifiers in Charlotte, Mali, in the US Virgin Islands. The match took place at the Lionel Roberts Park, which is also used for baseball. I was very skeptical about these pitches in the Caribbean that are used for like cricket and baseball and use them on football. It's not good. It's not good, and I hope that changes can be made in the future and there's development where this is concerned. But Jamaica's got their all-important victory, and they're now 2 wins away from advancing to the CFU final round. Jamaica will get back into action on Sunday when they play Antigua, and then on Tuesday they'll play the host nation, the US Virgin Islands. So a lot of exciting action coming up for the national team as time draws closer for this under 17 team. So hats off to Andrew Edwards and his troops for getting this result together, and we look forward to 2 more matches and hopefully 2 more wins on the plate for Jamaica. The under 15 reggae girls as well, they're in action as well, and their parents are called into meetings as well with the GFF executive body. They're preparing, as we know, for the CONCACAF under 15 Girls Championship will take place in Orlando in August, between August 9th to 21st, where they're in Group B alongside Canada, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Venezuela. So very exciting events. Looking forward to. So I'm gonna read the list of 24 players that are in camp for this girls team. Moet Reed of Charlie Smith High School, Monique Perrier of Hillel Academy, my alma mater, represent. Janelle Williams of Wolmer's, Sabrina Allen of Camperdown High, Ravina Howell, Tivoli Gardens High, Kayla Bailey, Denham Town, Suyan Gregory, Denham Town High, Kershaw Thomas, Denham Town, Alicia Thaxter, Excelsior, Chrisann Roberts, Excelsior, Shania Harris, Excelsior, Latanya Burke, Excelsior, Rochelle Gray, Innswood High, Tassia Austin, San Diego High, Shakina Forbes, San Diego High, Sidonie Clark, San Diego High, Denisha Ellis, St. Jago High. Moisha McLaughlin, St. Jago High. Janiel Simpson, Greater Portmore. Kelly Nunez, Greater Portmore. Neil Gale Abel, Greater Portmore. Jody Brown, Ochias High. A special player on this team, I must tell you. Stacey and Claire, Christina High. And finally, Sharice Young of Stets, St. Elizabeth Technical High School. I'm very excited to see what these girls will be able to produce in the near future. I think this is a team that has been together for quite some time as well, so I'm expecting great things for them, and hopefully they'll come out to the group stages as well in the CONCACAF Championship coming up in Orlando, which will take place, as I said earlier, in August. So that should be very interesting. Let me know, Reggae Boys fans, if there's any questions that you guys have. I can mention it. You can bring it up in the comments below, and I'll answer the questions, whatever questions you guys have. You can bring it up, and I will make sure to answer them for you. So, exciting news, you could say, for Jamaica. I feel that it's certainly one to keep an eye on, this under 15 girls team, you could say. You can also say that it's a team with tremendous potential. Remember the last under 15 girls team that went to the CONCACAF under 15 championship at Cayman Islands in 2014, went to the quarterfinals that year, lost to Haiti 2-1 on that occasion. Quite unfortunate that we didn't get to the semifinals, which I feel that we deserved, but I think the girls showed a lot gallant spirit and a lot of heart. So it's definitely certainly one to keep a very close eye on. So all in all, it's good looking for Jamaica where results are concerned and everything like that. So great signs ahead, you could say. So Michael Seaton, just a wrap, Israeli Premier League. I'm sure his mother is very proud of him. She's always been bigging him up, you could say, on social media as well. Proud mother, you can say that whenever you have successful individuals, they always have somebody behind them to support them, and that's why one of the reasons why I think Michael Seaton is definitely onto greatness. He has a good support team around him as well, especially through his mother, and you could see through his technical ability as well that he has the capability to be a very special product. He's had a number of appearances for the national team, a little over a dozen, and there's plenty more to come. Get for sure. Whoever the national coach may be in the future, whether it's Winfred Schaefer or whoever, I do think that he has a future. And I do hope Winfred Schaefer has a long-term contract. Let me just put that out there as well. A lot of people may say, but we've lost a lot of matches, but we've made improvements under Winfred Schaefer since he took over in 2013. More passing, better passing accuracy, and more chances created. So we're more of a threat to the opposition. So that is certainly something that we have to keep a very, very close eye on. So I'm happy with it, and it's a good sign. So I have no doubts where that is concerned that Winfred Schaefer will take us to better days ahead for Jamaica. We also have the 2017 CONCACAF Gold Cup as well. That's if we're able to progress further in the Caribbean Cup. Big matches are coming up ahead against Guyana and Suriname. Don't forget to stay tuned for the previews for that down the road, and also Caribbean Football Weekly, which will take place on Monday, as I have Nathan Carr, the founder of the Home of Caribbean Football, and Guyanese Santoki Nagu, who is a British-based sports journalist in England. So look forward to that as well. I do have one question coming in from Ruben Clark. Thank you very much, Ruben. Much appreciated there. It is, here's the question. Adrian Mariappa, apparently linked to Fulham. Thoughts? To me, I don't want him to go to Fulham. I think it's a decent club. I think that it has honest people around it and they have good intentions. But on the pitch, especially the last 3 seasons, I haven't been necessarily impressed with what I've seen from this Fulham team. I prefer the options that are ahead of him at this plate, which has Rangers in the Scottish Premier League or Middlesbrough or Burnley in the Premier League. Those are the better options I feel for him. Going back in the Championship, regardless of how much he's being paid, whether it's £30,000, £40,000 a week, I still think the Premier League is definitely the place for him. He's our captain and needs to be playing with the cream of the crop. Of course, with Rangers, maybe next 11 months or so, he'll be playing Champions League football. That's an option for him. Think about Burnley, who he knows with Sean Dyche as well, and Middlesbrough, a club with ambition that is going out and getting top players. So I think there are better options for him. So thank you very much, Ruben, for that question. Much appreciated there from you. So I think that's the only question that I see here. Remember, if you have any more questions, to submit them as well on the Reggae Boys commentary as well in the comments below. Don't forget to do that. And stay tuned for more content on Reggae Boys commentary. I'm going to be doing an interview with a Brazilian-based correspondent tomorrow on potentially Jamaican players going into the Brazilian League as an option. And in addition to that, on Monday, don't forget we have Caribbean Football Weekly as well to look forward to. A lot of exciting content to discuss. So you don't want to miss that. Stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary, not only on our Facebook page, but also our YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in to all the viewers as well. And I'll take in one more question before I close out. Well, two more. Jovain Clark says, what about Mattox? Honestly, Jovain, I don't know what you're asking me in that question. I don't know what you mean when you're saying, what about Mattox? It's like a fragment you have asked me. It's not really a question. If you're referring to Mattox's progress, I think he's going to return from injury in the next couple of weeks or so. Do I think Mattox has a bright future in the national team as well? Yes, I do. I do think he'll be the person to break Luton Shelton's record, and I think he's the best hope for a Jamaican footballer to win the Sportsman of the Year award to me. And from Rick Flint, does Jamaican football have a good support system? I think it's quite a broad question that you're asking when you ask that. When you mean support system, I'd love to know if you're speaking about support system in terms of administration. Yes, I do think that we do have good football administrators. I think that, can it be better? Yes, I do think that we can improve things better, especially delegation going to matches, for example. More media individuals so that more content is put out on the team. So that in that aspect, I think there needs some improvement to be put there for the JFF. So I think that is what JFF needs to improve on more, getting more content out, you can say. So definitely something to look forward to. I'm Simon Preston. This is Reggae Boys Commentary. And don't forget to leave your comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, and look out for more content tomorrow.